Like I said, man, we played the Serius Jones video. It's only right that we played a Head Eyes video. He's outside defending his name, speaking on some of those allegations. Once again, huge allegations. You're talking about minor stuff. You're talking about R stuff. You're talking about snitching stuff. Like three huge ones put on his name. Um, yeah, Jones and Ice got a lot going on, but Head Ice is responding here. Let's see what he says.
Letting you know that you still care and I'm on your mind constantly about what you got going on. I'm good, Wolf. I'm
So
good.
you're not worried about.
There's nothing to worry about.
Okay.
I never been to the feds. I ain't no petty, ain't no rapist. Like I said, let's get back to that. The dude they had sitting next to him was so uncomfortable sitting there, but he also mentioned that he could tell me something to my face, which is that's the thing that I took awkwardly because it's like I saw you several times. You can tell me whatever you want to my face whenever you feel like it, whenever you see me. You know what I'm saying? Why I say it like that on the camera to make it seem like you holding something against me? That's what had me puzzling. Because I'm like, okay, well, let's clarify it. Whatever y'all saying happened, the shit can't find the girl. I'm hearing some shit like that. They can't find. You know what I'm saying? All kind of weird shit, right?
Yeah.
So boom. My thing is, whatever happened, I took myself there, cleared my name, no jail time. It was either run through the system or go talk to the ladies who running the case. Talk to the ladies, ran the case. They said go to court, went, case dismissed, closed. That person that's sitting next to you though, he had to get subpoenaed to go get clear his name out. Y'all gotta ask him why, what he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna keep it real and not expose what he did. So I'm just gonna let you know the Box Taker song, you're gonna have to remix that. You know what I'm saying? And then really put it on what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna sound too far from Box. It's Top Taker, but it's not gonna sound too far. But you gotta remix it. And then you know what I mean? You put cause out there. You ain't put me out there, you put cause out there. So if he could tell you the real story on what it is, then I have no problem letting you know why I'm free. Because he's the reason.
You nicer than me, Ice. He's talking about, it seems, the person that was sitting next to Jones in the video pretty much co-signing what Jones was saying. If that guy was on video saying this type of shit about me, I wouldn't be up here protecting him the way Ice is. I would be like, fuck him. And especially if I felt like people was playing him on, I'd be like, fuck him. I give you every fucking detail. I give you his paperwork. I give you his story. I give you what he did. Fuck him. I'm not saying him directly. I don't know him and I don't know the situation. I'm saying how I would be livid that, because what ICE is saying here is that something actually took place, right? It doesn't mean that something wrong took place. Let me be respectful and let me be fair. But he's saying something took place, something that made one person get subpoenaed and another person have to go down to the, well, not even wait to get subpoenaed, which is what ICE is saying happened. So if something took place, you and I we faced authorities over it, and you're out now doing videos saying I did some wrong shit with a woman, boy. 30 days, 30 nights on when I'm on camera. Had I expect, listen, you are nice. You woke up on the right side of bed when you did this interview, boy. I'd have been like, yo, hip hop is real. You cut your camera right here. 15 minutes of fame, you cut your camera right here. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm joking, people. I'm just saying, like, I'm not cutting you no slack if you already saying this type of shit about me. I respect the way the ICE is trying to move right here. It seems like he's trying to like abide by a certain code. Like, I ain't trying to throw niggas out there for what they may have done, but those gloves come off when somebody says you did something, and that same person, right? So, all right, let's continue.
And shit happened and the reason why I'm free. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
So the case got closed.
It was never no case.
There was never no case.
Yeah.
I've seen one case where it said the case was closed.
Yeah, that one's closed. That's the shit that he talking about with his cousin. That's the shit.
Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a case where we went to trial and all this other weird shit. Like I told you, had.
Yeah, ICE, you're confusing what a case is. A case is like you walk into a precinct, you say somebody did something to me, they open a case. Okay, a case. What I understand what he's saying here. He's like he doesn't want people to over exaggerate, like, because people just have these visions of you were allegedly involved with the authorities for something, and what ICE doesn't want is for people to just have this whole visual of ICE had to be in court. you had court dates or whatever, but you're misconstruing what a case is. If somebody goes down there right now and says ARP robbed me last night, meanwhile I was in my bed sleep, they will open up a case and they will follow up. Somebody might get subpoenaed, somebody might knock on my door, they may close it out. You know what I'm saying? But a case is a case, all right? Like you don't have to be scared of a case. But I see what Ice meant there.
Detective said I could run you through the system, or I could take you downtown to the DA who running the
That's
case.
because there's a case.
He understand and believe my story. You know what I'm saying? So I went down, did that, cleared my name, went to court, case dismissed, and then they say, yo, we got to holler at homie.
He just said it. He said, I went to court and case dismissed. So there's a case. Come on, Ice. You're a street guy, man. Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? But couldn't find homie. I was seeing homie through the process.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, you went to go clear your name and all that. Yeah, I'm going to go. All right. Yo, they talking about they got to subpoena you and all that. Go talk and go do your thing. Man. Get your shit right. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm good. I've been good.
So his shit wasn't straight.
Right.
Yeah, the only thing you gotta be careful with there, people, is now I get it. When you feel like you really 1000% in the right and you don't got nothing to hide, people will it's not a turn yourself in. It's like you said, yeah, I'll take myself to the precinct. I heard there was some stuff going on. I want to speak to the detective and I want to tell him my side. It's not like they not gonna as many times they're not going to necessarily arrest you. There might not be that type of situation. It might just be, I'm here to present information. All right, appreciate it. There will be follow up. You may be called to court, whatever, yada, 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 yada. Have a good day. Just if you're going to walk yourself into a precinct to talk to a detective, you should have a lawyer with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he could have definitely got himself twisted up there. He's explaining it like he didn't, but I would have definitely took a lawyer with me, What'd you say while you were in the Ice? Nah, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
He had to go get his shit right. I don't know what he told them. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that you could tell me to my face, because noise is real, it might be that part. You know what I'm saying? And I would love to hear it because I never questioned you. I felt some kind of way. You got the devil and God on both shoulders at times like this. So it's like, damn, my man tried to get me 7 joints. Like, it's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot of mixed feelings in my mind.
What does that mean? When you say your man tried to get you 7 joints, so what does that mean, Ice? I ain't gonna speculate. What does that mean? Did somebody say some shit? What does that mean, G?
And I just
So they're trying to say you told on him?
I learned, hell no. They was trying to say he came in the room and the title of the nigga head and said something about this is my wolf that came in the room and pulled him off and all that weird shit.
So the stuff that they're saying about snitching, minor, or R-ing, is it all the same situation? I don't know that detail. Chat, y'all let me know. I know some people in the chat because I see y'all even in my DMs like follow this to a T. Is it all supposed to be the same situation?
They can't find the girl.
Right, this is what he's saying.
The case got closed because there was a.
It wasn't no action. It wasn't my actions that caused anything wrong.
Your action,
it was his actions that caused something wrong.
And then you were in it.
Right, I was caught up in a love triangle. But this is what I'm saying. This is why I'm not gonna say nothing because I want to see if he keep it 100.
Yo, Ice. Ice, man. Ice talks so fast sometimes, and he got his ghost face type linguistics and shit. Y'all slow down in this video right here, G. You gotta be a little bit more calculated. You just can't say words like that. Like I was caught up in a love triangle. What do you talk about? First of all, a triangle involves 3 people, right? Or a triangle is 3, right? And so you talk about allegedly girl, the dude that's sitting next to Jones, and you. Is that what you say? Like, Ice, like, at this point, I want you to be quiet. Right here. Well, I'm going to keep playing and see what he said. But what do you say? You're giving people a reason to want more clarity on certain things. You got to be careful when you address stuff like this, Ice. Come on, man.
Go or let it go. Because I've been let it go. This is just some shit they talking about 12 years ago, 11, 12 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So there was no malice in my heart, but yes, I felt some kind of way. This is how I made the CD, how my friends became my enemy and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I've went through this process with them. But if he's sitting there, I seen him feel uncomfortable. If you want to tell what you did, then by all means, man, do that because that's going to make it look good for me with the crew members who you might have told some type of story, and they believed you because a lot of niggas don't know what happened in there except for me, you, and the girl,
Yeah.
and there was no jail time.
So there it goes, the triangle once again. Me, you, and the girl. So this has become a your word versus his. And if either one of you want to pull the statements or paperwork from each other, that would be game over, right? So Head Ice just made it totally clear. The person sitting next to Jones and Ice and a girl, that's the situation. Whatever the situation was. All right. You're gonna make Jones fucking go try to grab all that shit. Like, but to Ice's defense now, I don't want this to come off like I'm at Ice. I'm not at Ice at all. To Ice's defense, I got actually another defense coming up for him as well. Give me a second. We'll get to a small topic. To Ice's defense, if you go through a process like that where you're speaking to the police, you didn't even have to be subpoenaed. You have your follow-up court dates, and then it's like, all right, you're good, you're done. Like, we should be following that outcome. Like, we shouldn't be doubling back and saying like, yo, you did something if the courts already showed that he didn't, right? So that's being fair. That's just being real. That's number one. Number two, it really does seem like this could just be a fallout amongst two friends because y'all were doing guy shit, maybe. Some shit maybe, you know what I mean, transpired from there. Fuck that. That's gonna make me go into the topic right now, and then I'm gonna close out the rest of this video. 12 years ago, Ice was still of a decent age of that, but when we're in our younger years, is the point I'm trying to make. As guys, you know what we do? We are so hell bent on alley oops. We are so hell bent on helping each other get a piece of pussy. All right. It's real talk. This is the moment I knew was gonna come when I was looking at this video. Let's talk about it. You ever see these videos on social media where like the two guys be in the car, one of us on the phone, and one of us like watching him while he's trying to land the plane with the girl. Like, all right, so what's up? Are you trying to come through? Like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. Yeah, so you got when your homegirls with you. I could bring a homegirl with me. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. So she look good. Y'all definitely pulling up. You know what I mean? Like, it's young shit. The only time in my older years that I'm ever really involved in like my guy and like let's say I'm talking to like a new chick is if I'm running interference or some shit or it's just like socializing. It's like, all right, there's seven of them and there's four of us. It's just like group conversations and shit or like they're in the section or something. I mean, like shit like that. You know what I mean? But that's like high school shit that we used to do. Junior high school shit. For some people, even younger than that, started early, and even the trains. I got this chick that's giving up head. And like, we're too old for that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in a mix of no other niggas. I'm too, like, that was young shit. And people get in trouble for that. Like, you have a million scenarios where the girl is really there for the like academic situation, allegedly might be that. You're really there for one guy. You're really interested in one guy, right? You really pull up for me, okay? But my boy is there because we trying to see if she's that type, she's hold out or whatever, right? And maybe I leave the house for a second. Like people do stupid shit, right? You don't think that it's could lead to somebody going to the police, but let's say I leave the house, I'm gonna go to the store, or I'm gonna go downstairs. It's like if she gonna fuck with you too, fuck with both of us. Like how many of these women is out here allowing trains to be ran on them? They're cool to fuck the side guys and still keep the main person that they're interested in happy. This is everyday shit, whether you know it or not. Watch your daughters. This is everyday shit. You know what I'm saying? The men, we need to mature to a point where we just say, like, I got to a point where everything is just one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Just me, my niggas ain't involved in. I'm too old for it. Like when we was 16, 15 years old running around, If we was only able to bring one and she was down to suck off the whole crew and y'all run a train on her, if she wakes up the next day and she feels away like, damn, yesterday I really sucked off these 8 guys. I feel crazy. And what if like you tell your mother or you tell your friend? A teacher finds out. A teacher makes a phone call. A friend tells the mother or aunt or a sister or brother, somebody finds out. Next thing you know, somebody's upset. It don't even have to be the girl. It could be the mother, the father, somebody. Like, yo, why was my daughter in this crib? Was she taken advantage of? I'm taking this shit to the fucking cops. And then now the guys involved are there answering the questions. Was she forced it? No, we invited her. She walked up and rang the bell. Who lives there? I live there. So what happened when she walked in? We was all talking shit, laughing, playing around or whatever. I went upstairs in the room with her. We started to kiss and we started to whatever. One thing leads to another. Then I left. She's still in the room. My boy then walked in the room and they did what they did. And then we all got dressed. We watched a little bit of TV, laughed. Her cab came and then she went the fuck home. Like academics grown ass, I feel like allegedly just got caught in the same shit. I don't even think that's close. I think he's still dealing with that suit. The girl comes over to the known guy's crib, pulls up in a Uber. Academics are somewhere off after whatever happens. I'm gonna say allegedly, but then his boys end up fucking the girl, and she allegedly wakes up the next day feeling away. Whether y'all was all drunk or not. Now, of course, if you just take some shit while they drunk or sleep or whatever, you do belong in fucking jail, right? But there's a lot of these situations where it's just like, yo, shorty, you allowed yourself to be trained or you allowed yourself to have the whole group run through you. I brought up the example the other day of the Rockefeller or whatever, the Backstage DVD, right? The Method Man, Redman, Memphis Bleak, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Dame Dash. Remember that DVD? And they had footage of bringing some of these groupies in the bathrooms and whatnot. The groupies that's I'm really trying to get to Beanie Siegel, but the fucking little side DJ is catching them as well because he's a part of it. Oh yeah, Siegel, yeah, we're gonna hang out with him later, but yeah, come with me to this bathroom. And she wakes up fully sober the next day, feeling away. And next thing you know, says something to the cop, and now you're getting your ass investigated. So that is something that happens out there, and you never know if that's what happened. He's triangle, love triangle. He's Head I said 2 guys and a girl, right? I'm telling you, people, though, like you get to a certain age, trust me, it's nothing but trouble. Retire that shit, 2 dicks and nope. Find yourself a serious. I'm so glad from our younger years because we was, man, listen.
No jail time for you neither, because nothing happened. But something happened, and you know what happened. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So no, it ain't no none of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
good,
I seen the paperwork. Yours said closed, and it didn't say anything.
Yeah, that shit fake, dog. Shit got your. Since when date of birth is just your year? I ain't got time, dog. I ain't got time.
All right, I'll leave it alone. Yeah, and if there's fake paperwork going around, that's bullshit. But ICE has already said that there was a case, and he went to court, and he went down, spoke to detectives, etc. So there was a case. You're saying that you did go through something with Homeboy that was with Serius Jones. You said it was a love triangle. Bare minimum, I understand why y'all got to fall out. Y'all went through something, but ain't no over speculation here from me. I ain't doing none of that. Head Ice is stepping up to speak out for himself. I respect that. Jones said his piece. Ice said his piece right here. Will that be the end of it? Hopefully. But those 2 brothers got their own situation going on. We'll continue to keep an eye on battle rap news.